guys, it's Cherry again. Sorry about the long delay between videos, but new job and all that. Just a quick heads up, we're making some changes on TeamSpeak, so that might be confusing things. I thought I'd run a replay and have a chat whilst I was at it. This is a replay from yesterday. I was after a mission, so I thought I'd take the Isokaze out and see what would happen. Isokaze, along with the Nikolai, probably the seal clubbing ships of choice in game if you feel the need to puppy bash and seal club and stuff like that. Isokaze tier 4, DD, very low concealment. It's 5.3 kilometers on this one. I am running playing around with some mods actually, which are quite interesting in the Aslan pack. I still refuse point blank to use any of the zoom mods or the zoom in mods because I think they're cheating. But what I do like is a couple of little ones. I do like the new overlay for the team lists. Basically, it's a lot easier to see and it's a lot easier to judge what's happening. Yes, they do give you hit point bars for the remaining hit points of the ships when they were last seen. It's just more intelligence. A particular one I do like on this is bottom left hand side by the compass. There's a little panel bar that gives you the relevant information on your ship, so your top speed, your spotting range from both surface and air, your gun range, your torpedo range. It also shows other things on other ships like radar and hydro and stuff like that. It's just at a glance, I just think it's a nice simple mod. It's very clean. Very unobtrusive. Anyway, back to the game. So basically, only destroyer on a team. There's a good mix of destroyers, battleships, a good mix of battleships and cruisers, a couple of carriers on each side, and judging by the looks of the way the team's going, they're not a very brave team. On TeamSpeak. Basically, we were. I wouldn't say hacked, but there was some security issues a few months back on our TeamSpeak server. Wasn't anything nefarious, it just left me a little bit concerned as to what was happening, what could happen. I did make some initial changes which kind of screwed up everyone's permissions a lot, which not my finest moment. I don't claim to be a TeamSpeak expert, but basically overnight on the last night, so whatever it was, I think it's 9. Anyway, overnight, I've made some changes to permissions. We've simplified the permissions an awful lot. Permissions in TeamSpeak are now based on your rank. So longer service members have got more TeamSpeak permissions. Shorter service ones, not so much. Basically, it's just a way of giving people something back, which is kind of nice. On another note with TeamSpeak, we opened up our donations and within 2 weeks we've pretty much hit target, so that's good news for the next batch of TeamSpeak. Anyway, back to the game. Svetlana. I'm not even going to, you saw that in there, not even going to describe that one. So Isokaze in smoke. Isokaze has the same torps pretty much as the Minikaze was. Very similar to the Kamikaze, 7 kilometers. Not quite as fast as the Camis ones, but not terrible, and quite hard hitting. It's always nice when you've got a carrier to spot for you. I wish there was more in the game for benefits for spotting. You know, a way of getting something for doing the spotting, more so than there is. So, you know, I'm being torped, which is rather embarrassing. Someone's torped into the smoke and managed to dodge the bullet on that. So I've got torps going out on the Kawachi, I've got a Dugai, I've got a Konig, all sorts of stuff in range, which is always nice. The reload time on these torpedoes is about 40 seconds, so you've got 6 torps every 40 seconds or so, which is always nice. If you stagger them a little bit like I've been doing, then you can do a lot more damage. So the Kawachi's taken, what's that, 2 torps? Make it 3. And just going to try and finish him off if possible. Hard spotted because the smoke's run out. And as other people have commented, I've just done a cherry. Because there isn't a game I play these days where I don't hit at least 1 island. So we picked up the second torpedo kill, which was the Kawachi. Now hard spotted by the Dugai, I can't pronounce that, and the Konig. So it's a case of a run like the bat out of hell.
Torpedoes astern. All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
So we've got torps out. Don't think it's anything. Lots and lots of planes around. Now the enemy carrier was very good at spotting. I'm not sure if how much of it was on purpose and how much of it was purely by accident. But I have spent most of this game so far being spotted by planes, which is a pain in the backside in a destroyer, any destroyer, but more so in a Japanese one. So we've got a Konig that's crashed into an island and he's reversing. So we'll get some more torps out and see what gives. Hopefully we'll get some give him some love and attention. So we've got so far 4 torps, 2 kills, just under 42,000 damage, which is nice. And we just picked up the Konig for another 2 torp hits, which puts us up to 51,400, which is a nice number. As you can see, my erstwhile teammates have been, should we say, a little bit lacking in the bravery stakes. They appear to not really want to go forward. So it's pretty much a one-man show at the moment. 3 kills out of the 5 that the team have managed. One of which was the carrier, so our main line, 2 of which are the carriers. So basically, between the 2 carriers and the destroyer, we've picked up all the kills because, frankly, our team are a bunch of pussies. But we've all had teams like that. So, what can we do? What can you do? You can only go with what you're given. Got a Wyoming coming in. It's a bit of a devious one, this one. Look, see, just can't get the torps up. Just can't get the torps in. More so if he speeds up, funny enough. Which is a crying shame. So we've got a torp in on the Konig. I've had to smoke up, so I'm losing sight of all my targets. It's a bloody shame. So yes, TeamSpeak. If you come onto TeamSpeak and you haven't got any permissions, just poke one of the admins. You'll see the admins there, the admirals and the vice admirals. So, oh, that was a torp into the Wyoming. They will be able to sort you out permissions. It's very simple now. It's just rank, clan, and that's it really. So it's all good. Back to game. So yeah, nothing like being blind in smoke. Unfortunately, it's one of those situations where I'm stuck between a selection of ships.
All forces proceed to the base.
Spotted by the Konig. Drop some torps, back into the smoke. Smoke's still got 35 seconds. And I've just taken a hit for a while. It's not looking great, this one. This is more an abject lesson in how terrible teams can be. Right, gonna hit the, gonna come out of this smoke as it runs out. Try to get unspotted if possible. Gonna get spotted as soon as I pop out of this smoke because that Konig is so close. We have a Wyoming around here somewhere. So we're now currently 6 ships down to 5 ships from the enemy. So it's not looking ideal at the moment. We got Wyoming about to be ravaged by the carrier. We've got an Emil Bertin that's Well, D1. That is such an advanced position. We've got the do guy trying to do who knows what over there. Yeah, very spread out. Not a great team effort. Now I'm trying to make a point in this game, in this particular game of being everywhere, because basically I needed to be everywhere. Oh, being dropped by planes. Dodge those. Get my talks away on the carrier, hopefully. Try not to get murdered by that Wyoming that's got me spotted.
Smoke generator started.
Back into smoke again and hit by the Wyoming for another hit. Running out of hit points here, 3,141. Doesn't look like the torps onto the Hosho are going to do anything, which is a shame. Let's see if there's any news on the Wyoming. Lost sight of him, so I'm just going to spam torps in the general direction in the hope that something will hit. You never know. We're now down to 5 ships against 6 ships, so we seem to be trading ships with a ship while being a ship down. We have lost a carrier, they have not, so we're currently looking at 2 torpedo hits and a kill. So that's the dead Wyoming. That was blind fired, well planned, well executed, fantastic. God, I love myself. So currently we're sitting at 13 torpedo hits, 4 kills, and 108,000 damage. So we've evened up the scores quite nicely. They've now got 2 carriers, a battleship, and a destroyer against a destroyer, 2 battleships, a cruiser, and a carrier. Hosho's coming up. Now I hate shots like this. These oblique shots. He's turning, but turning very, very slowly. And it's times like this. I mean, I'm hard spotted anyway. Got no use of smoke, so you may as well open up with the guns. And there come the torpedoes from the planes. First batch and the second batch. And that's both missed. So let's get some gunnery going on the Hosho and see how it goes. Get some fires going, maybe get a torpedo or 2. Yep, got 1 torpedo hit for a high caliber and a Confederate. Got him down to very little. He's still burning. Yep, and that's a kill from fire. Now we've got in view an Isokaze, a Kaiser who is apparently AFK, and the Zuiho.
Engine boost activated.
Trying to get those guns back in action again. Try and get some shots in on that low health Isokaze. And my guns gunnery skills, whatever you want to call it, let me down completely. I really am struggling to hit that thing. Don't know why. Oh, got him on fire. And those torps I spammed out at the carrier may actually pick up the Isokaze. In fact, they are going to pick up the Isokaze. So that's another torpedo hit to make it 15 torpedo hits, 6 kills for 126,000 damage. And that's the Kraken. That's more than the Kraken, it's 6. Kraken came up earlier. Now the AFK Kaiser, it would be rude not to drop all of the torps into the AFK Kaiser because the torp reloads so fast anyway, and the carrier is running away, so I'm never going to get shot. I'm never going to get torps in on the carrier immediately, so I might as well make use of the Kaiser. See if we can get some hits in on that. Maybe he'll wake up, maybe he won't. Get a fire going on the Zuiho. Let those torps to the Kaiser do their thing. And it looks like the torps are good. 1, 2, 3, 4 torps and a kill. So that's 19 torpedo hits, 7 kills, and 158,000 damage. So let's just get some gunnery going on the Zuiho, so we can get some fires going. We haven't really got a huge amount of friendlies around, so it makes sense. And that's a kill on the Zuiho. Thank you for watching.